How we doing tonight, folks? We're on to the minority section of the evening. Before I get started, guys, I got a quick question for everybody, as I think about dumb shit. If I see two homeless people making out, am I wrong if I tell them to get a room? Maybe it wasn't in the budget this month. But everybody's got to have goals. That's what I'm saying. I was recently dating this girl, guys, and I had to break it off with her because she was just way too jealous. Like, she would just say dumb stuff because she was so jealous all the time. Like, this one time I was like, oh, babe, I'm really hungry. You should bring me something to eat. And she was like, oh, you want me to bring you something to eat? How about you tell that bitch that you live with, the one that watch your kids all the time, how about you tell her to make you something to eat? And I thought that was an awful thing to say about my mom. So she had to go, guys. You know what I'm saying? My mom's a nice lady. Yes, I do live with my mom because the divorce rate is what it is these days. And like, it's all right to live with my mom because on some level she understands I'm an adult, but at the same time I'm still her son, so she does like weird mom shit to me all the time. So this one time I was taking a nap on the couch and I wake up and my mom's standing over me with crab dip on a cracker and she was like, oh my God, Ricky, try this crab dip. And I'm like, I'm all set on the crab dip, Mom. She's like, well, why not? I was like, I don't like crab dip. She's like, since when don't you like crab dip? Since I became an adult and started making my own decisions. And she was like, you're gonna make me do this, aren't you? I was like, gonna make you do what, lady? And she was like, contact. You better open the hangar doors before I crash. And she was like, yay, successful landing, and just walks away like that's something adults do to each other every day. I need to get out of my mom's house, is what I'm getting at. I think the Alzheimer's setting in on her. It's crazy. Like I was talking about, I was dating this girl, and I'm glad I broke it off when I did because I don't want to get into a relationship. Like, I just want to date people. Because like when you're dating people, you have advantages that you don't have when you're in a relationship. Like married people, remember when you could leave? Remember that? Remember the power of a good leave? Like, oh, you're crazy as fuck, I'm out of here. But like when you're in a relationship, what do? Just roll over harder and make like that fucking blanket border between the two of you? It doesn't do anything. You're still in the fucking crazy zone. You want to get out of that. And I think we can all agree, like, the oral sex you get when you're dating is way better than the shit you get when you're in a relationship. It is, because in a relationship, it's like obligatory, like they have to do it. Like you go to your girl, she's like, you want me to do what? Is it your birthday? I did this shit last year. Is your birthday again? Give me your dick. Come on, give me your dick. No. Okay, if she's doing it right, it probably shouldn't sound like that. That's another reason why I had to leave that girl. She gave the weirdest sounding blowjobs ever. I was like, I think you're doing it wrong. I'm gonna be single now. But I don't have to worry about dating that much because I don't date a lot. I get put in the friend zone often, which is all right, except for I have this one friend who's like way too good looking to be just my friend. Because every time we go out, like I'm just reminded that I'm not dating a hot girl. Because guys will still come up to her and be like, is this your boyfriend? She'll be like, who, him? Hell no. That's just my best friend. But he did tell me one time that he loved me and cried a little bit. Remember that, best friend? I'm like, bitch, don't tell people that I cried. Just say no. Just say no next time. It's crazy. Our life, though. I got a confession to make. I was diagnosed with a porn addiction. Where my porn lovers at? What, wrong hand. Where my porn lovers at? Just me? Okay, nice. But just like any other addiction, like you have to hit rock bottom. And I know I hit my rock bottom when I had an all-day jerk marathon. But when I got to the end, nothing would come out except for cries for help. My dick was like, just get your hands off me. I'm like, scream all you want, little buddy. Nobody's gonna hear you. Nobody's gonna hear you. It's my life. life's fucked up. I'm from Muskegon. Okay, that's the correct response for that. From Muskegon. I was adopted by my older aunt and uncle, so that makes me like the Fresh Prince of Muskegon. To be honest, I'm more like Carlton. Like I put this outfit together and I tried hard. I'm like, Dr. Greens, y'all ain't ready. You were ready. You were prepared for this shit. You were. It's crazy, man. I have old parents growing up. Anybody else have old parents? Woo, isn't that shit the worst? Like they raised, no, it sucks for me. Because my parents raised me to be like a young, old dude. Like my favorite candy's peanut brittle. All my friends get checks for $5 on their birthday. Religiously. They gotta put some savings away, guys. I care about their futures. I do. You know how hard it is to and I was nerdy, so I didn't know good insults growing up. You know how hard it is to insult a girl, and I'm using old time words. I call her a hussy. She doesn't know what that is. She thinks it's a compliment. She's like, ooh, girl, he called me a hussy. That's a honey that hustle. I'm like, no, the fuck. I'm trying to call you a slut. But I've been thinking about weird shit, guys. I've been thinking about ghosts a lot lately. Because I feel like ghosts define a generation, because they come from struggle. Where's all the good ghosts come from? Anybody? The Civil War, guys. The Civil War was like the all-star draft of ghosts. Just think about it, just a lonely soldier standing out the edge of your bed. Did Martha get the ladder? I don't know, Jedediah. I just know this is sad as shit. Think about the fucking ghosts that we're gonna leave behind. A fucking Pilates instructor named Tiffany haunting you because you got too much gluten in your diet. A fucking barista named Chad with a man bun. Standing at the edge of your bed like, bro, what's your Wi-Fi password? The Wi-Fi in purgatory sucks. I'm like, fuck Chad, I told you 1,000 times this 2017. Thank you guys, I'm Ricarlo Winston. Look at my time, I'm out.